and my scatter plot made and my linear regression line found. If you're not sure how to do this, please refer to the video titled Scatter Plots. So I know my two variables do have a high Pearson correlation coefficient, so this does show a strong positive correlation, but we want to see if this is actually a statistically significant correlation. So we're going to go to our stats button, go over to our test, and we're going to go down to one of the last ones, the linear regression t-test. Now, unlike our other hypothesis testing, you do not have the option of entering in data. Entering in the statistics. You have to do it from the data. So my x variable is in L1 and L2. Also, as before, just like in the other hypothesis testing, we can do a two-tail test, a left test, or a right tail test. Although usually, if we're looking for just correlation, we're going to be doing a two-tail test. Our left tail test would be telling us if it's negatively correlated, and our right tail would be positive correlated. But more times than not, we're just going to be looking at the two-tail. Now here you do have a option of entering in a different linear regression line or equation instead of the one that you've already calculated. But I'm not wanting to do that, so I'm just going straight to calculate. Here it does give you the linear regression if you pan down a little bit. Here it gives me my degree of freedom. Since there's 18, that should tell you that I had 20 data points. It gives me my t-score. So if I was looking at my critical t, I would notice that this t-score is much larger, which should tell us that we would be rejecting the null hypothesis. I can also look at my probability. Remember, this is standard or scientific notation, so this number is actually 0.000000319. That's extremely low probability, so again, I have sufficient evidence to reject the null hypothesis, meaning that these two variables do have statistical significant evidence to show that they are correlated. However, please remember, correlation does not mean causation. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please check out my other videos on using the TI-84 for statistical purposes.